So apparently this pastor is promoting fornication. Watch this.
For the Living Bible translation that says this, another problematic translation, but sexual sin is never right. These translations give unlearned readers the impression that the text is saying that sex before or outside of marriage is wrong. But the Bible is not saying that. It is critiquing prostitution, the immoral and unjust sexual and economic exploitation of poor people, slaves, women, and young males who are oftentimes forced into prostitution in the first century. Have I lost y'all still with me today? Every time the word porneia, translated fornication, is used in the New Testament, it is talking about prostitution. It is not talking about or condemning consensual sexual relations. I told y'all this the first time you have ever heard this preached in a church. Therefore, teaching Christians that sex before or outside of marriage is a sin may be tradition. It may be something that's been passed down from generation to generation. It may be something that you learned from an esteemed Bible preacher or teacher, but it is not something supported by the Word of God. There is no biblical basis for that teaching. I know this comes as a shock to many of you. It may sound sacrilegious to others, but I am obligated as a preacher of the Word of God to preach the truth of the Bible and not to further myths, superstitions, and lies. Jesus said, and you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. So all of these Christian podcasts and Christian social media influencers and charismatic preachers telling people that having sex before or outside of marriage based upon the Word of God, they are wrong. They may be sincere, but you can be sincerely wrong. The Bible does not make celibacy a sign of your holiness. There is no biblical basis for all of these ministries spreading purity culture that abstinence until marriage is a sign of someone's fidelity to God. Y'all not in here today. There might be a whole host of legitimate reasons for someone choosing to be abstinent, but there's no biblical basis for judging and shaming and guilting someone who is not. And because of that, we need to reach a point in the church where we remove the stigma and the guilt and the shame and the taboo.
So is this pastor saying this because he's living in fornication? I'm just curious. I just want to know. Because why would you teach that to the congregation?